Namaste and welcome to Rebirth Minds. Today we will talk about something ignored but deeply important, that is men's mental health. And we have Dr. Johnny Minia with us. We will talk about and dig the more core things about men's mental health so that we will share, Doctor will share their experiences with us. Doctor, welcome.
Thank you.
It seems like a silent pandemic. So men's are always taught like this, that you are, strong enough and mard ko dard nahi hota. Emotions are for women. So what you want to say about these stigmas in the society?
Men's mental health that we are talking today is not just a topic. It's a crisis going on in our society. आपको ये सोच के बहुत हैरानी होगी और आम जनता को भी बहुत हैरानी होगी कि 71%, I'm quoting a data, 71% of all the suicides, they consist of men. Men are committing these much suicides in our society. ये सिर्फ men की बात नहीं है, ये उन 1.5 लाख परिवारों की बात है जो सिर्फ एक इंसान नहीं, एक भाई, पिता, फ्रेंड, इन सबको खोते अपनी लाइफ में. And that's a big loss in a life. और आपको ये जान के बहुत हैरानी भी होगी कि नेशनल मेंटल हेल्थ सर्वे 2016 में जो कंडक्ट हुआ था उसमें जो अर्बन फैमिलीज के जो मेन है उनमें जो स्ट्रेस लेवल्स है, डिप्रेशन है और इनके कारण जो बढ़ता हुआ सब्सटेंस यूज है, दैट वाज अलार्मिंगली हाई. इट मींस कि आउट ऑफ दिस मच प्रोपोर्शन 1 out of 10 men, they came out and seeked help. So it was a very alarming sign that was faced by psychiatrists.
So sir, can you help our viewers about this कि क्या danger signs हैं या red flag signs हैं जिस पे हमें गौर करना चाहिए?
बिल्कुल, बहुत से ऐसे सिम्टम्स हैं जिनको हम इग्नोर कर देते हैं डेली लाइफ में. हमने अपने आसपास जितने भी मेल पीपल होंगे, मेल पर्सन्स होंगे, हम लोग ये इस चीज़ को लेके इग्नोर कर देते हैं. कई बार वो बहुत चिड़चिड़े हो जाते हैं. दे गेट वेरी एंग्री ऑन ट्रिवियल इश्यूज. कुछ लोग अकेला रहना पसंद करते हैं. कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि जो पहले बहुत काम कर रहे थे बट उनकी प्रोडक्टिविटी बहुत कम हो गई है. दे फील बर्न आउट. कुछ लोग होते हैं जिनको स्लीप डिस्टर्बेंसेस होनी शुरू हो जाती है, सुबह जल्दी उठ जाएंगे. कुछ लोग ऐसे होंगे जिनको सब्सटेंस लेने की आदत बढ़ जाएगी. दिस इज कॉल्ड नेगेटिव कोपिंग. वो नेगेटिव कोपिंग की तरफ जाएंगे क्योंकि दे आर अनएबल टू स्पीक, दे आर अनएबल टू शेयर विद द पीपल इन द हाउस और इन द सराउंडिंग्स. They feel like there is no receptive partner, receptive friend that can listen to them. And some people just reached out to that intensity where these symptoms develop into depression. जिनमें उनको फिर ऐसा लगने लग जाता है कि मेरे फ्यूचर में कुछ बचा ही नहीं, मेरी कोई मदद ही नहीं कर पा रहा है. ठीक है?
So it seems like a pandemic.
Yes, it's very alarming.
सर क्या आप अपने कुछ एक्सपीरियंसेस शेयर कर सकते हैं about patients so that our viewer can understand more?
Exactly, I can quote you 2 examples. That I can remember now. First example was that I had a 34-year-old banker patient. He used to come to me very late. He approached me in very late stages. Initially, what he told me about that how the symptoms started, it was like he was very ambitious in his student life. He had done his engineering from IIT Indore. He had done MBA from IIM.
And he is taking.
Yes. He was very good in studies.
Okay.
But somehow he was not able to crack any administrative exams. He was very keen to do that, but he was not able to do that. But somehow from the family pressure, he had to join a bank at the post of a clerk. So somehow he was feeling very devastated. He was not working as per his potential. So slowly, he was getting frustrated from the work environment, from the family, from the friends. He was not getting any support. And gradually that thing turned into very complainable symptoms. But जब भी उसने ये सोचा कि मैं घर पे बात करने की ट्राई करता हूँ, बट उसके फादर का एक ही सेंटेंस होता था कि लड़के वीक फील नहीं करते हैं. लड़के वीक फील करेंगे तो घर को कैसे संभालेंगे. ठीक है. तो when he approached to me around 8 months of symptoms, when we started with the medications, with the psychotherapies, now he comes to me, now it has 6 months has passed. Now he comes to me and he thanks me, his father thanks me. Now he is doing his job very well. So that was one example. I just remembered him. I won't share his name due to confidentiality purposes, but I remember him. Secondly, I had a patient. He was a student. He was 19 years student. He was doing engineering from a very esteemed college. of this country. And when he started in engineering, the environment, he came from a very rural family, rural background. So when he came to the city, he was very much keen to see the city life, but somehow he was not able to settle down. So that inferiority complex he was facing, that ultimately turned into depressive symptoms. But he was very lonely. He was not getting any help from his friends. He could not talk to the teachers, nor to the family. So ultimately, through online channel, he got to us, and it was very fortunate for him. We proved to be some help to him, and ultimately we consulted with his parents, with his teachers, with his friends, and now 8 to 9 months had passed. The kid is doing very good in India. He is doing very well. His studies are doing very well. He is getting enrolled in various sports activities, curricular activities. Somehow he tried to get out of that well and got the consultation done. I was very happy for him.
और जब boys are taught don't cry, तो वो अपनी vulnerability से चीजों को सहना सीख लेते हैं. And at what cost? Broken families, suicide, addiction, internalized pain. What are your views?
मैस्कुलिनिटी एक बहुत ही हॉट टॉपिक है आजकल. लोग जो डिस्कस करते हैं, लोग इसको बहुत कंफ्यूजिंगली चूज कर लेते हैं टॉक्सिक मैस्कुलिनिटी से. मैस्कुलिनिटी का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि हम अपने इमोशंस को दबाना शुरू करें. वी शुड नॉट लर्न हाउ टू सप्रेस आवर इमोशंस. वी शुड नो एवरी पर्सन, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट जस्ट मेल्स, एवरी पर्सन ऑन दिस वर्ल्ड शुड नो हाउ टू एक्सप्रेस द इमोशंस. Every emotion counts. When the person doesn't express their emotion, they learn to replace them with other things like silence, anger, and they try to hustle more. Or sometimes they just negatively cope it. They get into substance use, alcohol, smoking, heroin, etc. To make this topic more clearer, I'll just quote some data from the WHO, World Health Organization. It says that the females, they are 2 times more likely to get the psychiatric or mental health consultation. Not because the men are facing less problems, but they are less likely to get the consultation done. It's very disheartening. Society में इतना कुछ चल रहा है and they just don't want to get consulted. And another data is from NCRB 2022, which states that 40% of suicide in rural areas, and that are just men. Men are committing these were suicides and nobody is aware about that. And people in rural India, they're very prone to do the substance use. So just because of this thing,
Yes.
they're not having any accessibility to the mental health establishments, and there is no awareness. And at our center, we are trying to cover more of the villages. We are trying to do awareness campaigns so that the people get aware and just start coming to us. We can help them.
We need an emotional revolution not in the cities but in the rural areas and across India.
Yes.
So sir, can you tell us what are the treatment options for people and how we help them, how they can reach us?
Exactly. We have a helpline number in our hospital. A person can call us, enroll to us, and then we can start with the treatment modalities. We have various options. The first and foremost thing that is to be done is the patient should come to the hospital. They should be willing to get treated. They should acknowledge the problem. The family should acknowledge the problem, or even the friend should acknowledge the problem. That's why it is very important to get aware about the mental health problem. So we can start with the treatment modalities. We have pharmacological management, we have non-pharmacological management. In pharmacological management, we have antidepressants and many other options. Non-pharmacological options, we have numerous therapies. So according to the patient, we decide what combination should we start according to the severity of the symptoms and how patient should be best treated. It's decided only when we can talk with the patient. We can't acknowledge the problem of the patient if we can't talk to him.
Very nice.
So the foremost thing is the patient has to come. They should acknowledge what is the problem with him. So to every man listening to this, I must say, आपकी feelings गलत नहीं है. आपको भी help चाहिए हो सकती है. आप भी बुरा feel कर सकते हो. ये normal emotions है body को. So taking treatment and taking help is not a weakness. It's a strength. And men's mental health is a wake up call.
अगर आप भी किसी ऐसे अपने को जानते हैं जो स्ट्रेस से गुजर रहा है, उनको समझाइए कि इमोशंस आर नॉट ओनली फॉर वुमेन, दे आल्सो नीड हेल्प. एंड रीच अस आवर टीम विद डॉक्टर जॉनी मेनिया एट रीबर्थ हॉस्पिटल, जालंधर, पंजाब.